exciting.
Good morning from morning number 7. There was not much to film in the acclimation day here from day 6, so there was not much to see anyway. It is 4 a.m. and it is pouring rain. Pouring rain, and it's freezing cold. It's below 0. So we got some news yesterday that we had to change our plans, and I think it actually kind of hit us before we actually anticipated. So we got news about really bad weather. Now, for anyone who wants to do trekking like this or like this in the future, you have to be flexible. Weather is unpredictable. It changes every minute on the mountain. So yesterday we got the news that a huge rain / snowstorm is coming, and we won't be able to do the pass in 2 days like our plan was. So we had to recalculate our whole destination or whole way. So the plan was today to Jonathan and I would split up. I would go one direction since I'm not acclimated to the height properly, unlike him where he already did height trek before we left for this one, so he is more used to it. So the plan was for him to pretty much make a really long day out of today, walk up to the pass, cross it, come down. That's an elevation difference of 1,200 meters, where that's a lot. Not recommended for anyone who is not acclimated to the height. Do not try this if this is your first trek or not acclimated. It is dangerous. If you are acclimated, just do it slowly and steady. My plan was to go to Lubce, where that is actually the destination we were supposed to get to 2 days from now. Drop my bag, just make sure I don't have any weight on me, and then go up to the pass. So it gives me like a slower rate for the altitude, and the final 700 meters towards the pass I'll do it without any equipment, so it's much better on my body because there's less stress. All of that is nice unless there's no rain. Now there's pouring rain. We're not going anywhere. Jonathan is back under the...
This is the best morning you can hope for.
Yes. I mean, it is 4 a.m. and we did not really want to go walking, but we had to if we want to make it for today. But we're not going to be walking in the rain.
We'll see where it goes.
Yeah, so we're now pretty much going to stay in the room and just hope for the best, see what happens, and play it by ear. Just, if you're going to do trekking in the future, just, come with an open mind. Things are going to happen. Plans are going to change. Just always put a smile on your face. Have plan A, B, C, D, all the way to Z, because you'll need them. Because something's always going to happen. So just put that behind your mind and make sure you are always ready. Okay, so it's 6 a.m. We waited a bit. It's still a little raining. Oh, something went into my eye. Still a little raining, but it's not as bad. It's pretty gray and cold. Whew. It's not a fun morning. But we decided to leave anyway because we gotta start moving. Jonathan decided to join me to Lubce. It's too gray to do the pass, unfortunately. Part of those things where you have to kind of change your plans on the way. You can't do everything, especially now with weather like this. So we're heading to Lubce. We'll hopefully get there within 3 to 4 hours, and then we'll see what we do next. If the weather does clear up, then we'll go up to the pass without our gear. But let's see. Onward and upwards. We just finished our first climb of the day, and a new valley opened up. It kind of feels like leveling up in a game. So this is our new valley. We're gonna be going to Lobuche. This was supposed to be our first pass, way up there above that cloud, and it already started snowing down here. So up in the pass is probably very snowy, a whole lot of snow.
Yeah, really is amazing, since yesterday there was no snow at all up there.
Yeah, it snowed a lot throughout the night. All of these mountain tops are snowy. Probably if the snow starts here, and we're guessing it's about 4.8, 4.9, Lubuche is about 4.950, so there's a high possibility it's snowing there as well. Some more snow added up on the mountains behind us. And of course Everest back there is filled with snow. So it's cold, it's snowy, it's rainy.
What a day to be alive.
Overall, a good day. We'll drink some water, catch our breath, and continue on to Lubuche. But I think it was a good call, just for our safety, not to do the pass today, or at least not the classic way. I think we'll have a much better opportunity to do it if we go to Lubuche, drop our bags, and then climb up just with a bottle of water. It's gonna be easier now, especially if there's snow. So it's just better off. We're about 2 to 2.5 kilometers in, and the views are still amazing. We started walking into this beautiful, open, wild-like path. There's no actual path, so that's really nice. We like that, just walking out in the wild. Just really nice. And something we noticed is like this right over here, this lone ranch kind of vibe. One house, this like plots divided into like, I don't know, I think there's like 10 different plots there in the middle of freaking nowhere. I can't imagine anything growing here, or this poor family, or even like individual just living there. That's unbelievable. But remember I told you guys yesterday or 2 days ago, I don't remember, about the elevation and when like grass even stops growing, so you could really see it up there. So we still have some grass here, not a lot, but once we get across that river, there's barely any green whatsoever. There's like a little mothy like vibe to it, but nothing, no bushes, no grass, just rocks, because we're so high up. Some more beautiful peaks, and the journey continues. Wow, what a day. Fortunately it is a little grayish, but still beautiful, still beautiful. We are halfway to Lubuche. We're 4 kilometers in. We have 4 kilometers left yet to continue on. I can't even talk. We have over a little bit more than 300 meters of elevation to gain today. Wow. We had to do a quick stop just to drink, catch our breath, get some more oxygen up in the noggin. But something really interesting is we have our first glimpse of the first lake we're ever gonna see on this trek. We're gonna see more, we're gonna see Ngokyo, but this is the first proper lake.
Has quite a lot of them, but
yeah,
this one, it's very beautiful from up high. It was there yesterday. It was a little cloudy, but you could see it a little better. I hope we get to as well.
Unfortunately, we can't go any higher than this because we were right, and we can't even see halfway up the pass. So all the way up there, can't even imagine how it's like up there. But you could see the lake, beautiful lakes here. They're very unique, the lakes here in the Everest Base Camp trek, because they're all glacier water that melted, and they're greenish, bluish kind of color. It's not
very unique.
Yeah, it's very unique color. You could only see it in this part of the world. So it's really awesome. And then we have, of course, this huge mountain that goes all the way up, but you can't even see it because of the clouds. But all of this new snow, rumors say this was not covered with snow at all yesterday, so this is all new.
And there goes
snow
my ride.
And a helicopter that we're just dying to get on.
They go by so many times a day. Like yesterday,
Yeah.
it was crazy. It was like a highway here.
Well, like I said a few videos ago, there's two types of helicopters here. There's Everest taxis, where you could literally take a helicopter from Lukla all the way to base camp in a span of like 1 hour, or you know, emergency evac. Yeah, search and rescue, emergency evac, and stuff like that. I think anything that's like not emergency colored, like red, white, or blue or something like that, so it's probably like taxi or something like that. So you see a lot of them. People with money pay. So that must be fun. But anyway, so we're gonna rest here, we're gonna drink some water, maybe snack a little bit, and then continue on. We do have one last major climb, and then it's overall steady climb all the way to Lupce. Okay, so we're down on the river, and we're gonna cross it in the bridge up ahead. Have a cute little city, not even a city, it's like 2 shacks right over there, and then we're gonna start our extreme climb up to that point, and right above that is gonna be the first glacier we're gonna be seeing on this trek. It's supposed to be a really nice glacier. It's huge. We're gonna cross it later on today, but that's what we're expected to see when we're up after the climb. Whew, sorry, trying to catch my breath. But we do have one hell of a climb to get there. So we're gonna cross the bridge, maybe drink a few sips of water before we start the climb, and then we'll see what's up there. Wish us luck. We just finished the climb up. Boy, was that was hard. It was overall not so long in consideration to the rest of the climbs on this trip, but in this elevation, every step feels like 10, and every 10 meters feels like 100. Wow, but we crossed a pass. This is how a pass looks like, with the flags. It's not the original pass where we wanted to, but it's a different pass, and I'm counting it as a pass. So it's a beautiful hilltop with a lot of stone figures and flags. Oh, wow, I'm glad we're done with that. We did walk straight into a cloud, so we can't see a thing. No views, no nothing. We could barely see 100 meters in front of us. So that's unfortunate, but the glacier is supposed to be right over there. But yeah, it's now about an hour left to Lupce, and then that's it for today. I don't think we're gonna be going up to the pass, the first pass we wanted to. It is way too cloudy. I'm pretty sure it's snowed in up there, so I think we're gonna skip it, unfortunately, but the weather is really not looking well, so it is what it is. But we're soon in Lupce. We made it to Lupce. We're at 4,950 meters of elevation above sea level. Finally made it. Now we're gonna find somewhere to sleep and have some breakfast. I'm starving. I could use some tea and cookies right about now. We'll get our breath back, we'll get our heart rate back to normal, and then we'll go up probably to an extra 150 meters and get
cool?
What's cool?
You can see all the patterns on the rocks.
Yeah.
Like the circular ones. That's yak poop.
Oh, right, yeah. They dehydrate yak poop here for
Like
fire.
burning, yeah.
Yeah, for fire. So it's interesting. You could see the imprints on the rock. Anyway, so we're gonna get our stuff down, and then we're gonna have breakfast, and then we're gonna go up to the glacier, probably an extra 150 meters without any gear, so that's nice. And that's it. Then we're gonna rest for the rest of the day and just catch our breath.
Whew. I think because of the weather, it seems so bad. We're officially gonna call off the first pass we wanted to. I could barely see, I can't even see it. I mean, I could see like little pieces of it. So if we get up there, we're not gonna see anything. So I think it's officially off the itinerary. It's a bummer, but sometimes you have to change your plans according to the weather. But we have 2 more passes to do, so that's okay. So we're after lunch. We even napped a bit, where in hindsight that's not the best idea in the world. It's not recommended to sleep when you're not acclimated to the height, because after you just feel way worse. But I was so tired, I just had to put my head down. So we just hiked an extra 150 meters of elevation to find the ice, to find something nice, and we were very disappointed to find out it is all covered by sand and rocks. We were told this by a guide here, where you can't see the actual ice for years now. It's been covered by rocks and sand that's been falling out from the mountains around us. So no glaciers for us. Not now. We will see glaciers in the next few days, but not this one. Unfortunately, there's just nothing here. It's all underneath the rocks and sand, so it's just a whole lot of gray. So we were pretty disappointed. In addition to the fact where you can't see anything because of the clouds, the pass is over there. So we're just gonna stay here for a few minutes, get used to the elevation to prepare us for tomorrow. And that's it for today. We're gonna go back, we're gonna eat dinner, we're gonna have hot chocolate and call it a day. We're gonna leave pretty early tomorrow so we could get to the next destination, and from there walk to base camp and back. So it's gonna be a lot of walking tomorrow. So we're gonna call it a night fairly early. All right, so overall, cloudy day, rainy day, beautiful views in the beginning, not so much towards the end, but we're getting close. Tomorrow's base camp, that's the main event. See you tomorrow.